Now this next show, I'm not going to explain to you 9-man because I think it's a little bit too advanced for the age that you're at, but I do like 2v2 rush. What 2v2 rush is that you're going to split your team. I think you have 10. Okay, you're going to have like 5 whites and 5 blues. Okay, so you're going to have an equal amount and spread them out the best you can. This really works with conditioning, just like the last drill, but this is even more so, okay? And we want to get these kids conditioned within the drills that they do, all right? So if white is on offense or on defense, you're going to have a white here and a white about at that charge circle, and then you'll have a blue here and a blue here. And then obviously you're going to have 3 blues and 3 whites waiting to go in next. And this moves really, really quickly. Okay, so you have the coach with a ball. And what he's going to do is either pass it to one of the blues. It does not matter. Once that pass happens, everyone is just going. Okay, obviously you can see that blue is at an advantage here. 2-on-1. Going down to the other end, okay? This first white right here has to do the best he can to fend off 2 blues until this second white guy recovers. And the blues, their goal is to score within 1 pass. My train of thoughts or what I teach is that if it's a 2v1, you should score within 0 to 1 passes. If it's a 3v2, you should score between 0, 1, or 2 passes. If it's a 4v3, you should only go up to 3 passes, okay? So however many defenders there are, that is the max amount of passes you should have before scoring. Because if you go higher than that, then the defense is just going to catch up. Okay, so as they're going down here, the goal is for the white team. Okay, right here, the goal is for the white team is to have 3 stops in a row, and they have to be legitimate stops, okay? If they play poor defense and the blue misses a layup, then I don't consider that a good stop, okay? Sometimes they get down here, and then the blue ends up passing 3 or 4 times, and I'll just say, stop. That's a good stop. Let's go, okay? So the goal is for the defense to get 3 stops in a row. All right. Now, as the blue and the whites are going down this direction and they're playing down here, okay, these guys right here have to move into their spots right away. Okay. So now you have a white, and a blue playing down here. Then you have a white, and a blue ready to go, which means you're only going to have a blue and a white left over here. Okay, these guys have to be ready to go, because if they're not ready to go, I'm passing it. It does not matter. Do not wait for them. You just go. Okay, because they have to be ready. All right, as they're going down. And then once these guys are done, whether it's a score, they only get 1 shot, whether it's a score or not score, they are sprinting down to the other end, because as these guys go, okay, as those guys go, we need a new setup right away, and they have to be ready. I like to use those rubber dots to put here, so then the players know exactly where to stand. Those rubber dots are a great investment, especially for the youth, because they have such a hard time with spacing. But so as these guys are coming down, all right, now there's only a blue and a white left, right? So as these guys go down, okay, we have a blue and a white. Now, there's no players left. So the players that got done down here need to sprint and figure out who's going to fill in the remaining spots. Because when they're done down here, we're going. Okay, once they get 3 legitimate stops in a row, it has to be in a row, then we switch. And what that means is that now the blue is on offense and the white's on defense. Okay, so if they get 2 stops in a row, and then they screw up on defense or the offense scores, it goes back to 0. They have to get 3 in a row. And what I like to do is do 2 rounds of each team being on defense. So that's 2v2 rush. They really get gassed. Okay, every once in a while, when it gets way too chaotic, I'll take a stop and then I'll explain some stuff, give them like a 5 to 10 second breather, and then we're going again. All right, so that's 2v2 rush. I love that drill. It's great for conditioning. It's great for getting these players to play fast. If they make a mistake, that's okay, as long as they make a decision and get after it 100%. That's okay. All right, so I love the 2v2 rush drill as well.